Hi, I'm Shelly, creator of the Craft Box, and today we are going to be unboxing the unicorn theme. So in every box, you're gonna get all the supplies necessary to do your 3 crafts here. There's 2 things that you're gonna need that does not come in the box: a pair of scissors and something to protect your tables. So for the unicorn box, we are doing this cute little wall hanging. It can also double as a ribbon or a bow holder. We've got this cute unicorn dream catcher and the string art. Let's see what else is in the box. So you're gonna get custom coloring pages and crayons that fits the theme of your box. You got a sticker, a note from me, and this is just like a bonus craft bag. So it's miscellaneous supplies, not necessary for these 3 crafts here, just something that your kiddo can use all on their own. It's gonna be just kind of random supplies. I've got buttons, sequins, stickers, pipe cleaners, pom-poms, just stuff to get the creative juices flowing. Let's get into these crafts. All right, we're gonna get started on our unicorn dream catcher. First step for this one is you're gonna paint your hoop. You've got your paintbrush and your paint. You can set that off to the side so it can start drying. And then you're gonna glue the pink paper onto the white paper for the ears. And next I'm gonna show you how to assemble. It's possible that during shipping, your yarn might have got jumbled up a little bit. So take a minute to place it on your table just how mine is. Once it's all ready, you are going to put your hoop right on top of whatever color you want in the center and kind of line that up with this clasp up here. You are going to put your hoop right on top. I call that my rainbow. You're going to fish the bottom of the yarn through your rainbow and give it a tug. Go ahead and repeat. Give it a pull. And same with your pink yarn. And pull. After that, you're gonna grab your big long piece of yarn. You can unravel it a little bit. And what you're gonna do now is you're gonna tie a knot around this top golden clasp up here. You don't have to do it super tight. We are going to adjust this at the end. Once it's on there, give it a double knot. And then kind of like string art, you're going to just start weaving. You're gonna weave until you are out of string. And you want to end at the same place as you started, which is going to be at the top here. You can wrap it around a couple times, but you are going to tie a knot, and you can just put it right over this clasp right there. You can cut those off too at the end. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take your flower, if you need to, kind of push that down, and you're gonna put it in between right here. Just shove it in there, and then I'll show you here, tighten it up, and that's what's gonna keep your flower in place. All right, so that's gonna be secure. And then after that, you're just going to glue on your horn and your ears, and you've got a beautiful dream catcher. All right, let's get started on our unicorn bow holder. If you don't want to use it as a bow holder, it could just be a cute wall hanging. So what you're gonna do is you've got your pink paint, you're gonna paint it. This one, just wanna let you know, it has a G on it because it's glue. It is not white paint. So you're gonna have your kiddo paint it first, let it dry. You can use the paintbrush, dip it in the glue, just kind of paint that horn. You've got your gold glitter, so you'll just have them shake that on. And then after this is dry, you're gonna flip it over and just do a line of paint here. A line of glue there. And put your ribbon on the back, let it dry, and when it's done, you will have this. All right, we're gonna get started on our string art tutorial. So I'm gonna be doing the dinosaur right now, but this tutorial will work for whatever design you have in front of you. If you have the unicorn, if you have the over the moon box, totally fine. It's gonna be the same instruction. You're just gonna wanna focus on the design in front of you and the shape in front of you. All right, so to get started, you are going to take the top off your string, the bottom off your string, and you are gonna find the center of your string and kind of open it up like a circle. Find the end, and you are going to tie a knot around whatever nail you'd like to. It doesn't matter where you start. Once it's on there, go ahead and double knot it for me. And there are two ways that you can handle your string. One is that you can kind of just wear it on your wrist like a bracelet and then just extend it as you go. The other, and that's what I'm gonna do today, is we're actually gonna extend it all the way out and just let the string hang out on the floor. This way is basically to just avoid knots. This string does knot up pretty easily. So if you extend it all on the floor first, it'll minimize the risk of knots. So hang tight, and you're just gonna unravel it until it's all on the floor. All right, let's get started. All right, so with string art, there is no pattern. It's kind of up, down, side to side, across, diagonal, really every which way until it's nice and full. I chose to do the tutorial on the dinosaur because it is one of the more challenging shapes. What you want to look out for with this one is just making sure that you don't cross out of the line. So like I tell my kiddos when they're in here, when you're coloring, you want to color inside the lines. It's the same thing with string art. You want to string inside the lines. So we're right here. What I mean by that is you don't want to cross over because then you lose your shape. Okay, so you could kind of focus on section by section. If you want to just focus on this dino's head at first, that's fine. And then we can kind of move down to the neck. Like I said, there is no pattern. Up, down, side to side, across, diagonal. Another little hint for you, or a helpful tip, is that each piece of string is made up of like 10 really fine baby pieces of string. And if the nail head slices it, it can shred really easily. So just make sure that when you're stringing, you're going all the way underneath the nail head. If you need to, you can push down on the string. You can focus on foot by foot, make sure that your kiddo isn't accidentally like crossing over like this. With this one, that's easy to do. So I would recommend that you guys really take your time with this to make sure that you're staying in the lines. I am just gonna keep stringing until it's pretty full. We're gonna fill in the center first before we start our border. All right, this is looking pretty good to me. So you're gonna wanna save yourself about 4 feet of string for your border. And let's jump into the border. So what you're gonna do, it's basically like playing connect the dots with the nail heads. So you're going over and back, over and back, over and back. You're basically giving each nail a full hug, connecting the two. I like to do the over and back because it gives it a really nice, it defines it. Really good definition there, so you really know what you're looking at. All right, we are back to where we started. If you have any extra string, I would encourage you to use it, because with string art, more is more. The more string you use, the better, the more the design comes to life. I'm gonna cut it here. So give yourself a few inches if you decide to not use the rest of it. And then you are going to tie a knot to whatever nail you are closest to. Doesn't matter where you end it. You're gonna give it a nice tug. Cut off your extra string, not too close. And we've got our cute little dinosaur. Thanks, guys.